Before start this video, please subscribe my channel and click on bell icon. Thanks.
Are you tired of the same old sports? Maybe it's time to try something new. So today, we'll be exploring the top 10 sports you didn't even know were sports. From the unusual to the downright bizarre, we'll look at some of the most unique and exciting activities you can compete in. Get ready to expand your horizons and discover a new world of sports. Related, Top 10 Rarest Feats in Sports. 10 Toe Wrestling. World Toe Wrestling Championships 2019. Toe wrestling is a quirky and relatively obscure sport that originated in the UK. The rules of the game are simple. Two opponents lock their toes together and try to pin their opponent's foot to the ground. The first person to successfully pin their opponent's foot down for 3 seconds wins the match. One of the reasons that toe wrestling has become so popular is that it's a sport that anyone can participate in, regardless of age or skill level. It doesn't require a lot of expensive equipment or training, and it's a fun way to exercise and socialize with others. If you're interested in trying toe wrestling for yourself, there are plenty of local clubs and events that you can join. Just be prepared to remove your shoes and get up close and personal with your opponent's toes. The game is played with a large ball set on fire, adding an element of danger and excitement to the already intense game. Players wear protective gear and must be skilled in both soccer techniques and fire safety to participate. The objective is the same as traditional soccer, to score goals by kicking the ball into the opposing team's net. Fireball soccer is not only a sport but also an art form. The flames from the ball create a mesmerizing display as it's kicked and passed around the field. The game requires quick reflexes, agility, and teamwork, making it a great way to build camaraderie and sportsmanship among players. However, safety is always a top priority in fireball soccer. Trained professionals oversee the game, and strict safety guidelines are implemented to ensure no one gets hurt. The game is played in a controlled environment, and players must follow all safety protocols to participate. 8. Goanna pulling. Have you ever heard of goanna pulling? The participants first lay on their bellies, then raise their upper bodies. The straps are then placed around their necks. The game gets its name from the position the participants seem to mimic, that of a goanna lizard. The sport is not without risks, however. Players can suffer from injuries such as muscle strains, sprains, and sometimes even fractures. That's why safety measures are taken to ensure that the sport is played in a safe environment. It involves using a stick horse, the kid's toy of an imaginary horse made out of a stick with a horse's head attached to the top, to perform dressage movements. It's an entertaining way to learn dressage without needing a real horse. Stick horse dressage competitions have become increasingly popular, with riders of all ages and skill levels competing in national events. The riders are judged on their ability to perform dressage movements with their stick horse, including piaffe, passage, and pirouettes, just like in real dressage competitions. The competitions are often held in a fun and relaxed atmosphere, with riders and their stick horses dressed in colorful costumes. 6. Face Slapping Slap Contest, Heavyweight Knockouts Compilation, 2020 from Russia. While it may seem bizarre to some, it has become a captivating spectacle for both participants and spectators alike. In a face-slapping match, competitors display immense physical and mental resilience. The rules are simple, each player takes turns slapping their opponent, and the one who withstands the slaps or delivers the most powerful and accurate strikes emerges victorious. Surprisingly, this sport demands brute strength, strategy, and endurance. The sport's rise in popularity can be attributed to its viral presence on social media, where jaw-dropping slaps and fierce rivalries have captured the attention of millions worldwide. Protective measures and regulations must be in place to ensure the well-being of participants. The game is played on horseback, and the objective is to grab the headless carcass of a goat or calf. This traditional aspect is sometimes replaced with a ball to symbolically represent the animal, and carry it to the other end of the field while fending off other players. The game is famous for its rough and dangerous nature, as players often collide with each other and fall off their horses. The game requires a lot of skill, physical strength, and courage, and only the best players can excel at it. While some may find the competition entertaining, others argue it promotes unhealthy eating habits and glorifies overindulgence. The most famous of these competitions is the annual Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest, held on July 4 in Coney Island, New York. The event draws thousands of spectators and has been broadcast on national television for decades. In recent years, the competition has seen fierce competition between reigning champion Joey Chestnut and his rivals. Despite the criticism, hot dog eating competitions have been used for charitable purposes, with some events raising money for food banks and other non-profit organizations. Zorbing is a unique and exciting sport involving rolling down a hill inside a giant inflatable ball. The ball is made of transparent plastic, which adds to the fun as you can see the world around you as you roll. Zorbing is a fun activity for all ages and is perfect for those who enjoy outdoor adventures. Zorbing can be done solo or with friends, and there are different variations of the sport to try, including Zorb soccer. Zorbing can also be done on snow, known as snow zorbing. This great winter activity provides a unique way to experience the snow-covered hills. The ball is specially designed for snow conditions and can reach high speeds. Safety is a top priority in zorbing, and participants should always wear a harness and helmet. It is also important to zorb in designated areas and under the supervision of trained professionals. It is played on a basketball court-sized field with 2 teams of 2 riders each. The game's objective is to score goals by hitting a small ball into the opposing team's goal using only the bike's wheels. It requires a great deal of physical fitness and mental focus, making it a great way to stay in shape and improve cognitive skills. The sport is said to have originated in the United Kingdom in the early 1900s, and it has since become popular in other parts of the world, including the United States and Canada. The first participant to cross the finish line with both ferrets wins the race. Ferret legging is a relatively safe sport, but it has some risks. For example, ferrets can bite or scratch participants, and they can also escape from their leggings and run away. Participants and ferrets can also be injured if the participant falls while running. Fact-checked by Rachel Jones. Thanks for watching. Credits to listverse.com. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.